Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Transport Fever 2. I hope that everybody is doing absolutely fantastic. I can hear a plane flying overhead. We have actually done a little bit of purchasing. You guys can see that my investment cost right now is at the $743 million. I did replace a few things. Then I also did add a few more trains to a couple different lines because, well, honestly, these cities are like massively full all the time and just waiting to get transported basically around. I do have to be careful about how I move around because like the further that I am out and then I move around, it gets really laggy, and I'm sure that you guys can probably see that. We got a lot going on. I mean, this is a huge map, bigger than what you would get on a normal map because I unlocked it. There is one more size bigger, and that's where I would like to go. And if I continue playing this game, I'm probably going to go with the much bigger one, and I'm also going to play on the very hard mode because having $85 million in the bank wasn't really that difficult. I think I struggled maybe for the first like 30 years of the game, which go by really fast because you're just trying to make money, and there's just a lot of speeding up the process so that you can try to earn some money and things like that. But anyway, so let's go. I mean, yeah, all of our lines are just ridiculous. We've got 580 people waiting here to go to Elk Grove. We've got this one here. Well, we only got 5. Wait, that can't be right. Only 5 people are waiting here. Did a train just leave? I don't see one. Yeah, okay, I guess there's one right there. How many people does it have? 78? So, okay. Yeah, I guess that's all right. But I feel like I need more people or more trains on this line. And I know that people in the middle from time to time kind of get left out just because there are not enough trains kind of running through here. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and throw another line on, or another train on this line as well. And then that way it just has it and we don't have to worry about it. Now, in one of the last episodes, I believe it was actually the last episode, we worked on this line here. We've got a lot of people that are going. I mean, this train just picked up people and is already completely full, and there's still people that are just kind of waiting here. We also have people at the airport, which is absolutely fantastic. I am probably gonna have to get more planes for this, but we'll kind of see how it works. And I did download a new mod pack for the A320s, which we can see one coming in right now. So we got an Air Asia coming in. There's only like 4 different options. I would like a few more if possible, but it is kind of what it is. And where is this guy going anyway? He is going to Oxnard, so not quite a full load of people. But that's great that we're getting people to go from here to other places that aren't necessarily easily connected to by train. Because right now, this is only going all the way up to Jacksonville. Look, now, I did say that I made a mistake. And that is, I really wanted this to be a 4. Well, or I should say a 3. Because this would be... this is going to be coming from another place. Now, what I wanted to do is take Piora over here, is connect this station to this one, and then technically 2 lines would end in Wichita Falls. Now, Wichita Falls would have an opportunity to go to a lot of things over here and also over here. Now, if I do that, that could really like mess up some things. I really wish that more people would go to the airport, and then I could get more planes flying because there is just a ridiculous amount of people here. But unfortunately, it's just easier to ride the train. I mean, we only have a couple people here. I thought this airport would be a lot busier than what it is, and it just isn't, which kind of sucks. So it is, it's a lot of wasted capital putting into this, and I know that I don't have to really worry about money, and it's not that big of a problem. Even after spending $3 million. We're barely losing any money, and I know that we're going to recuperate it, but even the last couple of months, you know, we're looking at, you know, over $2 billion in income, pretty consistent, right around $2 billion in income every single 6 months, so twice a year. So $4 billion a year, which is pretty good. So what I need to do is, this is why I paused it, because there was no trains around here, is I need to get rid of this, and there's actually not a lot of people here right now anyway. So I need to add to this, I need to configure this a little bit. So we are going to add a new platform, and we're going to go here and there, and then we need to add some tracks. We need the high-speed tracks. This is the first time that I am playing this today, so this is going to be a little interesting. So we can have 2 lanes coming in. Yeah, I think that will actually work just fine. So if we do miscellaneous, let's do the underground passages. We need to put in a couple of these things. And a couple of these guys. I wish we actually had more options for these, because, you know, I mean, the station looks cool, right? But I would like a little bit more flexibility with some of them. All right, so this outer lane is actually going to go over to Peoria. So the first thing we actually need to do is figure out how we're going to do that. So I think we're going to go ahead and get rid of this road and this one and this one. And I'm actually going to, is there a train on this line right now? Does not look like it. So we're gonna go ahead and delete basically all the way back to here. And I think I kind of mentioned what I wanted to do here, and that is getting rid of this. I don't really like it all that much. And then what we can do is just now reconnect it. So rails, tracks, high speed, and we're gonna connect you, I guess, to you, and you to you. And I don't know if this is gonna work or not. I hope it does. And if we do a road, a city road, looks like that's actually what we need. And I'm actually gonna upgrade this road because this is actually getting kind of busy now. If we raise this up, oh, that looks absolutely terrible. So that looks like it's about the same distance. So now what we can do is, can we upgrade all of this road through here? Or is it too close? That actually looks pretty good. And we got businesses on this side of the road. That's hilarious. Uh-oh. What do we got going on over here? Collision. Of course. Oh, actually, you know what? This doesn't need to be this one. And I needed this to be a bus lane as well. So I need to upgrade, or I need to change these a little bit. So this needs to go here, there, 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 and there. All right. And then let's do city, upgrade you, for the county road, and that should be good to there. Now, let's take this, go from there to there. And put a brand new bridge in. And let's go ahead and choose. That still doesn't look that great, does it? I guess we'll see how high this is off the ground here in just a second. Let's choose that one. Yeah, I mean, it can come down a little bit. Problem is we're gonna be running a line right through here, so we do need to keep it up at least a little bit higher. And yeah, that section looks it's even too sloped. Okay, so let's delete that. Let's go back to there. Oops, I need to do this, and then I need to go to there. I think would be ideal. And then I think I actually have some yeah, not really gonna work the way that I want it to, is it? So if we go there to there. Put in our bridge. Is that high enough? That is definitely high enough, and that should be high enough over there too. So we're gonna keep that. That looks good. And now we want to run this through there, but we actually want it to be a city one, so we'll come on. Actually, you know what? That might be kind of cool. Let's hang on a second. Let's do that. So if we delete this and it's there, and then we have our bridge, and it'll go right to the bridge. I mean, would that be cool? I think that'd be kind of cool. Let's bring that back a little bit. I kind of want to bring this just straight off the... Yeah, it looks like it's roughly about the same length. And then we can go there to there. There we go. I like it. I think that is kind of a neat little intersection now. Yeah. I think that turned out pretty good. Now, what we need to do is take the track and go this way. All right, and I mean, it is just straight that way, isn't it? Okay, so let's delete this road for the time being. And this road, which I'll have to reconnect because it'll get grumpy with me if I don't connect it back. But the problem that we're going to run into is, how do I want to set this up over here? And I think I would love to be able to like raise this up But I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. I think it's going to be too much. It can be too much, too quick. I don't think we're going to be able to do that at all. Let's see, I want to... technically, I would need to face it. Let's see, where's the thing? There it is. So I guess what I would need to do is start to... Yeah, I think this is going to take some reworking on our part. So let's go ahead and kind of just redo what we were doing here. I'm going to re-put the tracks elsewhere. And get rid of this. Lots of modifications being made here. It would have just been easier just to start all over. But I actually want this single lane here. So, and then the next platform will be just right here. Which it's not going to let me do this, is it? So I need to get rid of this, and I need to get rid of basically all of this. I'm going to have to go back further than that. But this allows me to go ahead and configure what I need to here. And then we're going to go platform. And we're going to go to our tracks. And then we want 2 rows because this is actually going to be the line that goes up to Jacksonville. And then we need another platform here. Then we need to have our under walkways. And then we can put in our new covers for everybody. All right. And then we need to figure out how to get these connected up. Without losing too much speed. This one will be a little bit easier than the other one, just because this one was never really that fast anyway. Just because it's such a short distance. But this one is gonna have to be brought back quite a bit. And we'll say to there. I think that should be fine. 186, that looks good, and we're gonna go ahead and confirm that. And if I would have thought about this appropriately yesterday or whenever I record, I think it was yesterday when I actually recorded the last episode, then I don't think I would have had a problem with it. And then we gotta do signals. One way, yes. And then we're gonna start like going there, right about there, around, and we'll come right about there. Oh, that actually looks perfect. And we'll go the same thing. We'll go about there, and we're gonna go right about. Beautiful. Guess I don't need this one. All right, perfect. Now, the question that we have to ask ourselves is, do we want this line to be raised, or do we want to just put a bridge here? And I think the answer to that is, I think we're going to go ahead and put a bridge for the road and not for the train. And this is going to come basically as close that we can to this. I think right about there is where we want it. Let's get rid of this little bit of road. And then this needs to come back a little bit more. And then here, we're gonna add the other line coming in on this side. I didn't want to do that at all. Come on. There we go. And then bring this back to about here. And then we'll bring it in station. And I need to get rid of at least some of that for the time being. We don't have access to dirt roads anymore, but whatever. And this looks actually right about good. Pillar. Oh. Wait, did I not delete all the road? Or was it still like trying to delete itself? Pillar collision with what? Okay, that was kind of interesting. Let's move this to, I guess, right about there, right? And then let's go ahead and raise up this. And let's put a nice bridge in here. Let's do, that needs to be up higher. That looks good. $13 million bridge. Why not? This is this track here. Okay, so we want to, let's actually go back the station. They'll never reach 106 miles an hour by then anyway, so that's gonna be fine, and we're just gonna follow it now. And then we just need to attach it right there. Oh, that is a thing of beauty. And of course, we're going to get an autosave right before we're going to actually start finishing this up. So we're going to go from here to why? What in the heck? It had to be because of that. It just wasn't connecting to anything. So if we go to there, And then we'll put in, yeah, we'll leave it just like that because that looks awesome. I mean, I guess I could make a tunnel. So a tunnel or a bridge? So actually, I think we will do. I think we're gonna go with a bridge, and I think that should be. I think that should be fine. All right, what kind of bridge should we go with? That's on the train track. Okay, that's gonna be a problem. All right, so if we do that, that is a problem. That's a problem. That would technically work. Is there a speed limit on this one? I think that would technically work. Is it the best looking bridge that we have? No. Doesn't even look like it's being supported by anything. That's just really weird. Ooh. You know what? Let's see. Is there a different color for that one? Oh, it's too low over there, isn't it? I didn't even realize this. Yeah, this just needs to come up a little bit more. You know what? I think that will actually be okay. I'm not a big fan of the stone. Or at least that kind of stone. Now those bridges just seem way out of place. Maybe we should go for a tunnel. It's gonna be cheaper, and then we just don't have to worry about it. Yeah, I'm second guessing myself big time here. I don't know which way I really like better. This bridge is just, that's too much for this. So I guess let's do this one. And then we'll just raise it up. It is more expensive than doing a tunnel. Is that enough for clearance on this side? It is. All right, then we'll leave it. I guess it's about the same price, isn't it? And the last thing is connecting up the cities. So we have to go from here Is that high? Is that tall enough? That can't be tall enough, is it? Wait. What the heck? What happened here? What in the world? I noticed that train crossing and I'm like, what is going on here? I don't remember there being a train track there. I mean, besides the one that was going overhead. Very weird. All right, we'll bring it back to there. I guess we'll just do this in chunks now. That's the only thing that's really weird about like the long distances with some of these tracks. See, now it's 100 and it's only 132 there. I don't think it's ever going to reach that speed by there, but that's much better. All right. Looks good. All right, let's get our signals in before we make too many more mistakes. And then we're gonna go to like there. And then we need to come back. This one could come a little bit closer as we wait for the train to come out. Okay, so the following problems. Okay, so we have this one. And I guess I'll just put a bridge for this guy. So county road, we're gonna go straight there to there. Bridges everywhere. That down just a little bit. Go. All right, so what else is wrong? Ah, yes, that would be here because I got them on different tracks now. Okay, so let's go to here. Well, let's just do this and then manage the line, and then Wichita Falls gonna be now on track number 2. And then this would be track number 3. Track number 4. Is that correct? Or do I have them in the wrong directions? So let's try this at terminal 3, this at terminal 4. All right. What did we do wrong here? That's coming in. Going over there just fine. Okay, there we go. I think that solved that problem. And now what we need to do is do a new line from here. Oh, actually, no. We're gonna delete this line. We're adding it to this line. So this one, manage the line. So after we're gonna add a station here. Then we're gonna add a station there. And that should work out. And let's do one more quick thing here. Manage the vehicles. We're gonna go ahead and get one more train on this line just because we're adding a significant amount of more track. And let's go ahead and get that started. I mean, this intersection is very interesting. I don't know if it was really worth it to have like the bridge, but I guess it's fine for now. And I guess, yeah, that could stay city, I suppose. Wow, there's a lot of goods going to Memphis. Let's get a couple more trucks on this line, shall we? Do something like that. And there we are. So we are now up to 140,000 for passengers moved. We've spent a lot of money in this 6-month period. This is the most that we've spent in quite some time, which is fine. I know I have no doubt in my mind that we'll actually go ahead and make a profit from it. Our water lines are still just not profitable, and I don't really know what else to do with them. At this point in time, I'm honestly considering just getting rid of them and either putting a train line back and forth or maybe even flying it. There's already an airport over here in this area. I think it's just too far of a distance traveled, and they're just not staying full. So let's get rid of this one. You know, that one only has 76 on it. That one's got 100 and... So maybe what I need to do is do this and manage the line, and here we'll have them wait for like, let's do like 3 minutes. And wait for like 3 minutes. And then we can kind of see where our vehicles are at that point in time. Because having these, I mean, that's leaving with quite a bit, but still it's not enough. How much oil is out here? Barely enough to kind of keep up with the trucks coming in and out of there. Because how much does this one actually have? 25 out of 30. So it's mostly full being delivered. But my biggest thing is passengers. I honestly, I can't keep up with the amount of people that want to go around. Might as well add another train on this line at this point. Very expensive lines, or very expensive like trains, but ultimately if we look at our trains and we look at like how profitable they are, I mean, we've got a couple passenger lines that are making $20 million. Now, I did put new trains on them, like more trains, and then we just bought more, so there is going to be not quite of a income on it, but then we have other ones that are doing very well. So I can't complain, honestly. If the passenger lines are making me money, especially with how expensive these trains are to operate, I think we're doing pretty good in the long run. But hopefully you guys enjoy this video by actually connecting up now Wichita Falls to Peoria, and then we're also up to Durham. And then now they can choose where they would like to go. So not only do they have access to an airport, they have access to left portions of the city. So what they could do, like if somebody wants to go from Wichita Falls all the way up to Oxnard, they could take, you know, this all the way up to Jacksonville and then over to Elk Grove and then all the way over. Or they can come over to Peoria, jump on the line that goes over to Memphis, and then Memphis all the way up to Oxnard, which is the long line. I mean, it goes all the way and you're going to be stopping at every single place, but you know what? That's all right. And quite frankly, I'm making a lot of money. I mean, are we profitable now? See, we actually made $194 million in pure profit, even after spending almost $1 billion upgrading and doing a new line and throwing more vehicles on it and doing maintenance and all other kinds of stuff. It's kind of crazy. But if you guys enjoyed today's video, you know what to do. Like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. And I will see you guys in the next one.